I'm going to be talking about the role of evolution and management of insect pests of crops. So this is a bit of change in pace. And I'm going to start out talking very general and then get down to the very specific research that I do on biological control of aphid pests. Here are two of the targets that I work on: Glycine Max soybean, which is planted in about 70 million acres in the US. A huge amount of the US is planted. And wheat, various species of wheat, 50 million acres. Now, this 70 million acres, up until year 2000, almost none of it was treated with insecticides. But then the soybean aphid arrived from Asia, and now all of that 70 million acres is being treated with systemic nicotinoids like imidacloprid as a seed treatment. So we have 70 million acres that are being treated with insecticide now that weren't treated at all before. The same thing is true with wheat. Russian wheat aphid arrived in 1986 and was doing $1 billion of damage a year, control costs and damage, after a few years. So these are major invasive pests. They arrived without their co-evolved natural enemies, without the things that evolved to attack them. And so they reach epidemic proportions. So, what is evolution? It's temporal change in heritable traits. That's how Darwin would have described it. Now we know that those heritable traits are transmitted via, those changes are transmitted by changes in gene frequencies. So this is like teosinte, this is modern maize. So this is evolution. This is evolution because of artificial selection. We're part of the environment and we cause our crops to evolve. And Randy Weiser is going to be talking about how this has changed our crops this afternoon. So what causes evolution? There are essentially four processes: mutation and migration add genetic variation, and drift and selection take away genetic variation. So I'm going to talk about several themes here, particularly evolution of resistance to insecticides, host plant resistance and the coevolution of insects to overcome host plant resistance, and then the genetics of host specificity and biocontrol agents.